What if today was the day you decided you'll never be average again? Look around. See the crowded streets. The tired faces illuminated by the endless scroll of a phone. The same motions, the same commutes, the same quiet desperation of a life lived on repeat. This is the reality for most people. They exist in a cycle of average lives tethered to the same routine, repeating the same excuses, and clinging to the same shrinking comfort zone. They accept the life they are given, not the one they could build. But you are here because a part of you knows you were meant for more. If you truly want different results, a life of purpose, of strength, of achievement, then you must stop acting like everyone else. The path to an extraordinary life begins with a single, powerful decision: to stop being average. So, what does it truly mean to be average? It's not about income or status. It's a mindset. It's a choice made every single day. Picture this: two lives, running in parallel. On one side, a person hits the snooze button, again and again, finally rolling out of bed only to grab a sugary breakfast and lose the first hour of their day to mindless scrolling. Their goals are vague, their energy is low, and their day is reactive, controlled by outside demands. This is the path of least resistance. On the other side, an alarm goes off before the sun is up. A different person rises immediately. They don't reach for their phone, they reach for a pen. They write down their goals for the day, for the week, for the year. They hydrate, put on their running shoes, and hit the pavement while the rest of the world is still asleep. They embrace the cold morning air, the burn in their lungs. This isn't about punishment, it's about preparation. It's about winning the day before it has even begun. Being average means choosing comfort over growth. It means avoiding pain, sidestepping effort, and living without a clear, earning purpose that pulls you forward. The chasm between an average life and a great one isn't built overnight. It's carved out by thousands of tiny decisions, small habits that accumulate over time. The difference doesn't start at the finish line. The difference starts in the morning. It begins with the very first choice you make when you open your eyes. Choose to win that first battle. Why do so many people get stuck in this cycle? They know they want more, they dream of a better life, but they remain trapped. So let me ask you, and be honest with yourself, what's really holding you back? Is it fear, or is it laziness? Think about it. Laziness is a choice to do nothing. But fear is a prison. Most people stay average because they are paralyzed by fear. The fear of failure: what if I try and fall flat on my face? The fear of judgment: what will my friends, my family, my colleagues think if they see me try and fail? The fear of the unknown: what if I leave this comfortable, predictable life and step into something I can't control? Imagine a man standing before a closed door. He knows that on the other side lies everything he's ever wanted: growth, opportunity, the person he's meant to become. But the door is heavy, and he's afraid of what's behind it. So, he stands there, hesitating, staring at the handle. This is where most people stop. They turn around and walk back to the familiar, dimly lit corridor of their average life. But every single time you avoid that door, every time you choose fear over action, you are not just staying put, you are actively strengthening the bars of the cage you live in. Now, imagine another version of him. He feels the same fear, his heart pounds just as fast. But he takes a deep breath. He clenches his fist, reaches out, and turns the handle. He pushes the door open and steps through into a blinding, brilliant light. That single act, that moment of choosing courage over comfort, is the first and most critical step. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's acting in spite of it. So, how do you break this cycle for good? How do you shatter the cage and step into that light? It's not about a single burst of motivation. Motivation is fleeting. It's a spark that can die as quickly as it ignites. The escape from average is built on the unshakable foundation of discipline. It's about a systematic approach to rebuilding yourself. To escape the ordinary, you must follow 3 fundamental rules. First, set a clear, measurable, and deeply personal goal. I want to be better is not a goal, it's a wish. I will run a 10K in under 50 minutes within 6 months is a goal. I will write 500 words of my book every single day is a goal. It must be specific. It must be something you can track. Write it down. Look at it every single day. This goal becomes your North Star, the fixed point that guides you through the darkness when your motivation fades. Second, build small, non-negotiable daily habits. Discipline is not a punishment, it is the architect of your freedom. Motivation gets you started, but discipline is what keeps you going. Start small. Don't try to change everything at once. Wake up 15 minutes earlier. Read 10 pages of a book. Do 20 push-ups. The key is consistency. Do it every day, whether you feel like it or not. Each time you honor that small commitment to yourself, you build self-respect. You cast a vote for the new person you are becoming. These habits are the bricks you lay, day after day, to build the fortress of your new identity. Discipline, not motivation, is your greatest weapon. And third, ruthlessly curate your environment. Surround yourself with energy that pushes you forward, not pulls you back down. This means the people you talk to, the content you consume, the places you spend your time. If your friends are content with mediocrity, you will be too. If your social media feed is full of distraction and negativity, your mind will be too. Seek out mentors. Listen to podcasts that inspire you. Follow creators who are living the life you want. Your environment will either be your greatest ally or your most insidious enemy. Choose wisely. Your energy and your focus are your most precious resources. Protect them fiercely. When you master these rules, something incredible begins to happen. You start living on a higher level. This isn't about money or fame, those can be byproducts, but they are not the goal. Living on a higher level is about reclaiming control over your life. It's about intentionality. It means that when others are hitting snooze, you are already up, training your body and mind. When others are seeking distraction, you are seeking knowledge. When others give in to doubt, you choose to act. When they complain, you find solutions. When they rest on their past achievements, you are already focused on the next mountain to climb. This life is forged in the quiet moments of sacrifice. It's the late nights spent working on your craft when everyone else is out socializing. It's the early mornings in the gym, pushing past the pain when your body screams to stop. It's the calm, reflective moments at the end of a long, productive day, knowing you gave it your all. It's the profound satisfaction of looking in the mirror and seeing not the person you were, but the person you have fought to become the strongest, most resilient, most purposeful version of yourself. This is what it means to level up your life. We all start at the same place. But where we end up is a matter of choice. Average people talk about their dreams. Great people execute a plan to achieve them. Average people wait for luck, for the right moment, for permission. Great people create their own luck, make every moment the right one, and give themselves permission to succeed. The difference isn't a secret. The difference isn't an accident. The difference is discipline. It is the sum of 1,000 small, courageous choices. So, I ask you one last time, as you stand at this crossroads, are you truly okay with being average? Are you content to live out the same day, over and over, until the years blur into a forgotten memory? Or are you ready to rise? Are you ready to demand more from yourself? Are you ready to do the hard work that an extraordinary life requires? The choice is yours. It always has been. Stop being average. Start now.